They're drinking, they're smoking like nobody's business. It is serious pressure. And then people still asking why it is the numbers still going up and we in a curfew and we in a this and we in a that and we in a that. Right? People not taking heed out their pressures. They still saying this thing is fake. People not getting it right. And sometimes when I see it, it upsets me. And I am telling you, I am saying, when I come out of this and I go out there, it's going to be scary for me because I don't want a relapse of this. So what I went through, I don't want a relapse of this. So Precious, I am listening to your program. It is really enjoying and entertaining, and you know, people, please just be on your guard. Just like I'm so speechless right now. I am really speechless. But you all have a great day.
Yeah. Callers, all just bear with us. We're trying to fix out some problems that are going on here. Sorry. Hello? Check. Okay. A little better. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Precious?
Yes.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I hear you ask a question. So let me tell you this. My son is a translator in Vietnam. And I see the same question you're asking there. They locked down ever since this thing started. And let me tell you something, the same thing we have in China, the same thing they have in there. It's every day they're getting different cases. Every day. It's a normal thing all over different countries. Look, India is the same thing. India just having less these days. But it's every day they're having among. And we're wondering where this thing coming from. Every day you're getting a different amount of people.
Thank you so much, caller. Okay, so we I think we fixed the problem.
Yeah. So
Robert, I know he's big technician, 2 tanks. Mm-hmm.
Are we blaming Are we blaming the nation? That's what we're doing. We're blaming
but we
the
under
nation
some heavy curfew
because there's certain people that I would say the most of the nation. When I on the road, people following the protocols. The essential workers following the protocols. We follow the protocols heavy here, and we are essential. So who are we really blaming?
I still confused, you know.
I still confused too because
because we are so limited in what we can do.
Yeah.
Now, the caller before this one said that a lot of people still gathering
and things of that nature, but I don't see it. I being honest. If it's happening, I not seeing it. Right, and I live in Tongside.
And you know we just see everything because everything is posted up.
Exactly. So I don't know.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, where are you calling from, honey?
Pardon?
Where are you calling us from?
I'm in Woodbrook at the moment.
Woodbrook. So that means you have rain too.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, honey.
In addition to what the previous caller said, now that COVID deaths are no longer just statistics, but are persons, people in families, friends, have to get tested. So that what could happen is that if my friend has COVID, then all of us in the line would have to get tested. And then we would have to check everybody else that we were lining with.
Yeah.
And what happens then is there is a possibility that from one person having COVID, about 30 of us could test positive.
Right.
You catch what I'm saying?
Yeah. We would say.
Yeah.
So one person having COVID could infect
30 persons.
Yeah, because it's not only me, it's me and my family. You know, and then my family, who my family was in contact with. You see, and that is why they talk about lockdown, staying inside. But there are people who have to go outside.
Right.
You know? So, for example, my daughter works, and when she comes home in the evening, you don't know what she's bringing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know the persons that she was in contact with during the day.
Right.
And also, it could happen very innocently.
And you believe strongly that that is the cause there.
I am not going to say that I know, but where I work,
okay,
yeah, so we have to be extremely careful.
Okay.
And like you all know, it takes approximately 14 days for incubation, and it may take longer in some persons. So I may be very asymptomatic and going about my business, and I could be transferring COVID as I go along.
Okay, thanks so much, caller.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much. So you all know the numbers to call: 342-0081-771-1791-466-5391. I opened by saying that I am genuinely confused. If we are under a lockdown and an SOE for the better part of more than a month, where are we recording all these new infection cases from? And people are trying to ease my confusion by explaining to me where these new cases coming from. We're not recording them in low figures. We're recording them in high figures every day.
High figures. With all the protocols. And Prash, I want to ask you, based on what the caller just said, right, do you think that could be a contributing factor?
That of course, because she makes sense.
She made sense.
If I come to work, I don't know why picking up to carry home, and when I reach home in my house, I and all even know I have it.
So, follow-up question for the nation: what measures could we put in place to prevent that from happening?
Good afternoon.
Hi, good evening.
Blessings.
Same to you. I've been trying to reach you for 3 days. I said you're afraid to take my call.
Well, look at you.
God is great.
Yes, man.
All the time.
All the time.
So, your question is to the gentleman. What you want to know? Robert just made a statement just now. Because he said...
No, what? Go ahead. Right.
One person could infect 30 persons.
No, the caller said that.
The caller said
that's
that.
what I'm saying. The caller said to you, and that's a fact.
Right.
That is data.
And I didn't debunk it. I didn't debunk that.
So think about it. You're supposed to be home. You're supposed to be on self-quarantine. Pressure, that is part of the reasons why we keep having an increase. And let me point out to you, on the first of the month, let me see if I will go back to that because you were bringing out some data. We were 600 and something. So from 600 and something to 300 and something, that's a great difference, Precious. If we had continued around that trajectory, you know where we would have been today? If we passed the 600 mark at that time and didn't make that lockdown, where do you think we would have been at today? 1,000, 1,500. The deaths would have moved from 21 to 40, 50 a day. So I would say the lockdown brings some level of release.
Right.
Our deaths has gone down to 9 and 16. Yesterday I see we have reached the highest 300 and something again. But so it all comes down to the population. What is the right thing to do? That you were taught in kindergarten, because the government can't come and do nothing else. It is a virus.
Right.
And you have to understand how do you catch the virus? By not following the protocols. The protocols are sanitize, keep on your mask, wash your hands.
Stay home.
So, but what you're saying is that the nation not, there are some
people not adhering to the protocols.
Right.
You're on quarantine.
Okay.
You're supposed to stay home. Call somebody to make your groceries for you.
What?
I live in a house with a man who has the virus. I'm not self-protecting myself, but I go to the supermarket every day to get something to eat. Until me show the signs and catch it. You know how much people I done give out the road when I went out the road 2 days before?
Right.
You understand my point? Because I kept it from the man inside my house.
Right.
I going out the road to buy the groceries for you because I'm not doing proper social distancing inside my home.
Yes.
When I go to the supermarket, I give it. I never go on. I never give it to nobody, I pick up an item in the supermarket, Robert.
Right. The touching items.
So that is why they tell you in the supermarket before you go in, wash your hands.
Right.
You understand the point?
So question. Because, you know, we like to have conversation for solutions, right?
Yes, sir.
How much percentage you feel doing that, Bartara? How much percentage of the nation you feel
No. How much percentage of the people that are supposed to be home on quarantine?
Right.
That is the question. That I can't answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Until, you see, here where it's gone. Until they reach the hospital and on the dying bed, they have started telling the nurse and the doctor, you know, and it went by so and so. All the time, they doesn't remember. As they see death's door, they does remember and start to repent. You know that, Robert? Precious had an article just recently from a man who went to a bakery, was it Precious? And then went home to eat fish or whatever his sister cooked. And when he left, he ended up in Mount Hope, in Couva. His sister died, his brother-in-law died, and he didn't even know. You know what saved his life? By getting the first job. That saved his life. Do you recall that article, Precious?
Of course, I read it.
All right. And he went, he ever going on, he leave and went and buy ice cream, as was it that?
Mm-hmm.
To carry for his sister-in-law. To carry for his sister. And when he left there, he went with that toe scratching. And when he wake up in Couva, it's because his sister done dead, his brother-in-law done dead. You know what I tell you, Robert?
Right. I listen to you.
He went to purchase ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Enjoy, lady. I want more for you, no Precious, but I'll get back around to that.
Yeah. Well, I always look forward to hearing Bartara.
So thank you so much, Bartara.
Contribution.
To get some of these statistics.
Because it's facts.
Right?
Those facts, yes.
So the 1st of June, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had 271 new cases. Fast forward to, where's the day today? The 16th.
So the 16th, yeah.
More than 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
We have a higher new infection rate at 327. With stricter curfews.
Yeah. The promenade basically locked down.
Everywhere locked down. But 2 weeks later, we had 321 new cases, higher than the 1st of June at 271. So all these new cases just coming from family gatherings.
And people not obeying the protocols. That's what we're saying.
So you have
because
more. So then you telling me that more people disobeying?
Yeah, that because that's why I was asking about Tara. What is the percentages of those those who following as opposed to those who not following? Because if I was to take the two contributions of the callers, Bartara contribution as well as the lady contribution, people not adhering to the COVID guidelines, they're also coming home so they could infect me at home. And now Bartara is saying when I go to the grocery, we touching things and things of that nature. So when I touching up things and I might pick up a box of milk and then I put it back down. Mm-hmm. Somebody come and pick up that same milk, I will now get the COVID-19. But my question is, when we go in supermarkets, you have to wash your hand. Some of them have...
Somebody said that on...
Some of them have... You have to wash your hand first, and some of them have sanitizers. Right? Now they're taking your temperature. All these things are in place. People not on the streets like how they used to be on the streets. I just drive on the streets every day.
Oh no!
Every day I just be driving on the street. I am coming to work every day, so I am not seeing the people that was there when the numbers was 271. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome.
Yeah, hello, good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Yeah, hi, Precious. Good day to the next fellow in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I understand the question all they're asking, but let me tell you this. About, I keep reiterating the fact that people observing protocols. Yes, there has been a stricter lockdown. Yes, you're seeing groceries complying. Yes, you're seeing all these things. But you want me to tell you what else? I could walk you through this, and I could be one of them video camera people and show you evidence of how much groceries I just entered, darling, without anybody reminding me or making or ensuring that I comply with protocols, darling. Darling, let me give you an example, darling. I'm a PH taxi driver, right? The government say 2 passengers. It's real hard. Hard for me too. At the state 3 if I recognize as a mother, father, and a son, something like that. But I just try my best and deal with the 2. Because we don't want the clustering. The clustering is still going on, my girl. The clustering is still going on. The ignorance still is there. There are people on a Friday in a certain part of Port of Spain.
Let me down. What part of Port of Spain?
On a particular street in
What
Port of
part
Spain.
of Port of Spain?
Close to the IATF. They sit down right there, close to the IATF with a case of carrot.
You know I kind of road there, Kola.
What tell him? Oh God, watch me. Listen.
Talk the things.
People spreading this thing clandestinely. They're doing the thing discreetly.
Use your big word.
Use a big word.
All it means is in secret. Big word is the truth. Not a big word. I got to show up. I'm being real because I can't understand how nobody should be right now trying to even subliminally make people believe that those figures are ghost figures. If they present the real figures to all
Hold on. Hold on. Say that again. Say that again, Kola.
I don't know how people in a time like this could almost make people believe subliminally that those figures being presented are probably
ghost figures.
Wow.
They are
so all the media who reporting on these new figures, you saying they could be lying?
The off? Like what you saying?
No, what I'm saying is...
Subliminally?
What I'm saying is, I think that... It's 2 of you all I'm talking about. I thinking that...
Yeah, but we get the figures from the papers.
No, but...
It's kind of baffling to know figures still high and we have stricter restrictions and on all these things. So that make you ask the question more, well, where the COVID leaking from? Instead of wondering why it's still climbing.
Okay, you said
that means we have a COVID it's not being contained because people still helping this disease spread. Remember, all it needs is one, my partner. All they need is one.
I agree. I had it, I had COVID, so I can tell you.
And you pick it up on the workplace.
I had it, and I picked it up.
In joke, man.
No, in joke? Brother, let me tell you something. Pastor Google had it, and he ended up cover. Who you think I get it from?
I can't say.
Hold up now. I telling you. No, hold up now. I'm telling you where I get it from. That same day, I dropped Pastor Google on his stand, and I got it. And it cramped and paralyzed me. You hear what I'm telling you? But I use my bush medicine, and I'm here today. Thank God. So I am asking you, as a taxi driver,
right?
How much passengers are you picking up?
I'll tell you 2. And I also said, if I recognize as a family, like a family of 3, I would take them up. I'll be honest. If you realize there's a mother, a child in hand, and a little child in the next one, like 3, like 1 unit, they came from the same house anyway, I would pick them up. And yet still I am breaching the COVID regulation because I tell you 50%.
So then we need to get your name and give you we need to charge you then.
What I'm saying is, we all are spreading the COVID. There's no, it shouldn't be shocking why, you would say, the permanent lockdown, still exponentially rising.
So, Kola, what you telling me this thing will never end?
I never said that.
This will never end. Let me be real, Kola.
It's up to me and you. It could trickle down. It will melt down. It will melt down. But it's a behavioral thing. That is all.
All right. Okay, Kola. Thanks for calling.
All right, brother. Blessings to you. Be safe on the nation roadways. Melissa is saying, are you both being naive intentionally?
Yeah.
Do you really believe people are following the stay-at-home order? Just look at the amount of people breaking curfew every day.
No, well, at the end of the day, as I said, who's the commenter? Let me get the commenter. Melissa, as I said, where I am from, I am seeing people following the guidelines. When I come to work, I am following the guidelines. We have a receptionist downstairs. She makes sure and make sure if she hello.
You can't come inside this building without she bracing you.
You cannot error. So she will tell you, even if you walk, if you take God out to the toilet and walk in, she will say,
You didn't see a sink?
You didn't see a sink out there? Wash your hand with soap. come back inside. When you come back inside, you have a big bottle of sanitizer,
Yeah, and then she's taking your temperature.
temperature.
Don't make jokes.
So, what I am saying, around me, I'm not trying to be naive, but around my, where my day-to-day interaction, my circle, I am not seeing people breaking the protocols, and I'm being honest.
Somebody saying lockdown is a waste of time.
Because
we under lockdown, people can't go out to work to live, and we still recording high infection cases.
Well, we are because you have a statistics there where we're saying 1st of June is what?
271.
And now we on the 18th of
the
16th.
We have 327.
So
yesterday, 18 hours ago.
So what I'm telling you, Precious? What I'm telling you?
You want me to say it on air? I can take out my mic and tell you.
Yeah.
34200817711466539. Those are the numbers to call. And I mean, you're calling and you're explaining it to me, because I tell you, I was really confused.
Yeah. Again, some clarity. I mean, but I made a lot of sense. Right?
Yeah, boy.
My boy.
Good afternoon.
Hi, afternoon.
Welcome.
How are you going? How you guys going?
Good.
Yeah, we good, man.
Try not to get COVID in Jesus'
name.
name.
Help you answer some of the questions.
That will be thank. We will be very grateful.
Now this is from the figures, right?
Mm.
Now, if you look at a week, if you take a week, so I took a week from the 9th to the 15th, right? 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Each day you have, I could go down, I could just call it. One day was 60, next day was 55. These positive cases, right? 60 one day, 55 the next day, 91, 82, 65, 75, and 79. In that week, the average daily positive cases was 72. That in Trinidad and Tobago. The whole of Trinidad and Tobago, the average for 1 week was 72 positive cases per day. So when you read the 300 and something and the 400 and something and the 200 and something, you have to go lay down the page and you will see for what period that number covers. And most times it covers between a 4 and a 5 day period.
Yeah, and it's still high if nobody's supposed to be moving about freely as we supposed to. We supposed to be recording numbers in the numbers you call it.
Just let me answer that part of it.
Yeah, bring it out.
The CMO said when the high numbers started, and Mr. Dialsing had said it as well, that these high numbers were coming from within families.
Mm.
If you remember that. So although you're locked down, you have people clustered within their families.
Mm.
And you're hearing a lot of stories now about families, mother, father dying, father, son, mother, son, daughter, that kind of thing happening.
Mm.
Right? So it's not that people moving around and getting it, it's that people who had it, gone home, clustered home, and the spreading among their families, so that the numbers are being contributed as a result of that. They're also being contributed by the people who break in the curfew and still knocking about and hee-hawing the thing. But by and large, they said that the numbers had been heightened from within families. And families who still trying to cluster, like one family here who have a next family 2 houses down the road, they want to get together and all them kind of things. So that's where the numbers coming from. The third thing is that this particular virus that is prevalent now, the Brazilian P1, it has a higher viral load than the original virus. So because it has a heavier viral load, it is much easier to spread, right? And I tell my family and my relatives and things, if you could stand more than 6 feet away from somebody, do it. Because 6 feet ain't cutting it with this higher viral load virus. This P1, Brazilian P1, that's 6 feet, that's near, that 6 feet ain't cutting it for me. And my mask is now a 4 and 5 layer mask. Because of the higher viral load, it means it's much easier. It takes less, in other words, it takes less of the respiratory material from your nose and your mouth to cause an infection in somebody else, than it was doing before. That's why it spread. This is a virus that takes 4,000 Brazilian lives in 1 day.
Because it's airborne.
They say airborne, right?
Huh?
Because it's airborne.
Because it is airborne.
4,000 Brazilian lives in one day. And that went on for about almost a 2-week period in Brazil. So when we're looking at the numbers and we're looking at how it's spreading and people getting scared and all them kind of things, this P1, this Brazilian P1 variant is nothing to fool around with. It's nothing to fool around with. Anything you're about to touch, sanitize it. When I go and I hand the cashier my card, my Links card, when I get back, I just have a little bottle of alcohol and thing in my pocket. I just spray it up before I put it back in my wallet. When I go by the ATM, I just spray the keys. I'm not making joke with this. Nobody should make joke with this.
Right. This is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, and you know what? No one last thing before I go.
Yeah.
Young people between the ages of 18 and 25, they don't read papers. They don't listen to the press conferences. They don't look for truthful news and facts and so on. So they are not aware of what the truth and the fact is about this. Right? And those who know, not telling the others. So when an adult in a house get the facts, are they passing it down? Are they trying to talk to the children? And vice versa. When the children, those who know and get the facts, are they telling their parents? Are they trying to get their parents in? So all of these things are factors where the numbers are high. But I just wanted to let you know that when you look at those numbers on a daily basis, they're over a 4 to 5 day period. I need to break it down to see how many per day, and you're talking about the whole of Trinidad and Tobago in that day. I'll go on.
Thank you so much, caller. We want to clear up some of the voice notes. Oh, we taking our next call?
Yeah, we're
let's
taking our
take
next
this call. Good afternoon.
That's all.
Yes,
good afternoon, caller.
Welcome.
Hi, good evening.
Good day.
Good evening.
I just want to pose a question, right?
Yeah, sure.
We're talking about the variants, and I just want people to think about it. If we are getting new variants, Brazilian, the UK, all these new variants, and the COVID-19 vaccine was created for a specific, the COVID-19 SA, the SARS, whichever one.
The earlier variant.
Right, the earlier variants. Thanks, Precious. How it is these new variants, if these vaccines are already made and rolling out, how are they supposed to help? Because if you have something new and you discovering, as they say, a transformation or evolution, how is this thing really supposed to help us? For me, Precious, you see, for me, this thing sounding too fishy. That's just my 2 cents. Reason being is because, let we be real, if you're giving a child a certain formula and milk, it's to deal with that, for that. If the child grow or the child had to get a different formula and milk, it's because of something new happened to the child, or because of an allergy or something, you have to get something to deal with that specific thing. If you follow me. Right. So I am saying now, I'm listening to the callers and I'm saying, but wait. They're talking about this new, that new, this variant, but it's the same vaccine from since day one from the year before. And we had about 3 to 4 different variants. What really going on? So for me, I just saying, for me and my 2 cents, I just want to put that out there for we to ponder on it a little bit now, boy. You know, so that's just my contribution.
Thank you so much, caller. Okay, we're going to pay some bills because we have to do that. And when we come back in the 3 o'clock hour, remember it's 3:15, we have the Maggie Pepper Sauce Remix segment where you get to call us up and extempo a nice little song for us. So we're going to get into that in the next hour. But for now, let's just pay these bills. And when we come back, we continue to take your calls, all right? And play the voice notes as well.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
This year, avoid bacteria with cleaning supplies. Made locally, superior quality, a family brand you can't deny. Detergents formulated to be better. Fabric softeners make laundry the brighter. All sanitizers are multi-purpose. So spend your pennies with a purpose.
Z's Cleaning Supplies is the new trusted brand for household cleaning. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram at Z's Cleaning Supplies. Place an order by calling us on 340-4610.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-G-DOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
More to love, yes it's true. Pennywise, just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty's in every aisle to take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, more to love, yes it's true. Pennywise, just for you.
Pennywise gives you more to love. Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Julia, how our daughter bright so?
What you mean?
Kelly's so young and already talking about when she gets her first job, taking out a mortgage with TTMF at 2%.
She knows about 2%?
Yes, 2% with no down payment as a first-time homeowner and the lowest rate on the market. We would not have to dip into our savings to set her up. Where she get all these brains from?
Her mother, of course.
TTMF, from here to home. Sky is not the limit, please stay open. Be a voice for change and inspiration, yeah. Be true to yourself with every motion. Be fearless when you speak, the future's waiting, yeah. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Be mobile. just be. Now, there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay. It's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM.
What denomination do you follow? I don't follow no denomination. Amen. We don't have denomination. The Lord our God didn't start a denomination.
Trouble low. One West and bubble low. Them say them don't want the positive vibes, is a negative spell and the youths them under. If you're not sing about gun and gun and what you have on them, don't want hear them song, yeah. Women stand up for righteousness, the conquering lion from the tribe of Judah. And it no matter what them say. Hey, when I stand firm in Babylon, should I know we are the jewels of this western land. Repent and return, we save the generation. We living in the last years, revelation. Hey. Yahweh, please help me get out on them religion. Help me to open my mouth when I see wrong. Cause I'm an rebel, and he's an rebel. They're watching, they're fighting, they're trying to stop me, but I'm an rebel. Them set up, them chop them Pharisees. Give us disease and sell remedies. And then why you pay for salvation? Them digging out the poor man's pocket. Credit or cash once you full them bucket. And this stash when you hide you fi bring it. One bag of lie they teach us in the name of Jesus. It that take a genius. We see this tricks and politics deception. Them use fi catch man. Woe to the man and build them house without foundation. Spirit of discernment make me see how we conquer the enemy. Stand firm in Babylon. Should I know we are the jewels of this western land. Repent and return, we save the generation. Last year's revelation. Hey, Yahweh, please help me get out on them religion. Help me to up when I see wrong. Cause I'm an rebel, and he's an rebel. They're watching, they're fighting, they're trying to stop me, but I'm an rebel. Yahweh, please help me get out on them religion.
I love this song, eh?
Yeah. Orlando
Octave,
you know, he keep bringing these kind of songs that it's just truth now, you know?
He don't sing soca again?
Well, I think he might drop in a late thing, but he trying to wake up people, and you know.
Guys, let me clear up some of my information to you, because you know, at the end of the day, this information pays the bills.
Oh, yes.
So give me a blah, eh? Digicel customers get all the convenience. Now you're no longer limited to paying with your credit card. Use your Visa debit card on the My Digicel app to pay your Digicel Plus and mobile bill. Top up or purchase a plan. So download the My Digicel app in your mobile app store today. And chow time isn't complete without adding that bottle of Maggi pepper sauce. 3 flavors, 3 ways to spice up the chow. Mild, hot and spicy, and spicy with shadow benny. No matter how you chop, season, or mix it, Maggi pepper sauce brings your chow to life. And remember to check out the Maggi Caribbean Facebook and Instagram pages to win Netflix subscriptions and mobile top-ups. And once again, at 3:15, we're going to get into the Maggi's pepper sauce remix segment. It's an extempo segment. You get to call us up and sing a little extempo for us using your favorite fruit to make chow and Maggi pepper sauce and its flavors in your lyrical content.
You had some good contributions yesterday. Yeah, really good.
Also, international cricket superstars Karen Paula, Dwayne Bravo, Lendl Simmons, and Rad Emmerich, even Raymond Ramnarine and Ravi B As all have all been using Omega XL for joint pain and getting great results. So what about you? Just pick up a bottle of Omega XL right now at all leading pharmacies or call Great Health Limited at 225-0410. And remember, so live long and stay strong with Omega XL. And Pennywise Cosmetics, they are there just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty is in every aisle. To take care of your body, Pennywise has all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. Pennywise gives you more to love. Okay, so we get a little video here. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit inside the second hour. You think we should do that now, though? Because 3:15 we had a cut for the extempo.
You want to switch it? All right.
No, switch it now, and then we got a cut for the extempo.
Remember we stopped in 3. All right. Well,
are we going to then?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's timely too.
So, and I'm sure most of you would have seen the video as well. It's 9 minutes past 3 already, you know.
Yeah, time flying, huh?
Hear what? I seen the phone line still ringing. Let me clear up these on this, and then when we come back after the extempo segment, we will show the video and get people in on that conversation, because I don't want to start that video now. It's already 3:10, and then 3:15 we had to cut it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we also had the voice notes to clear up as well.
Let's go.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, well, afternoon.
Blessings.
Before you went to break, a young man, his voice sounded like a young guy. And he was talking about the effectiveness of the vaccines and so on. That's the same thing I was talking about. My heart goes to him because he sounded like one of those same young people are talking about who don't put themselves in position to get the news. The vaccines triggers a response in the human body against the infection by the virus. And they have developed the vaccine such that the body will respond to the virus infection and take care of the current strains of viruses that we have right now. They have not found any of the vaccines that have not worked against any of the strains, any of the variants. All the vaccines on the market now seem to be working, from all reports, seem to be working properly against the variants. What they are concerned about is the effect on the body that the virus has on the body, that these variants have on the body when they immediately enter the body. They work very rapidly, and that is the concern that they have. But in terms of vaccinated people not being able, their bodies not being able to fight off the virus, that has not been proved to be untrue so far. So, and that's what I was talking about. They need to, Dr. Carrington explain all of that, and they are not. She explained that they are about, but I don't want them to quote her. There are no less than 9 variants right now, but those that are of concern to us right now is the P1 and the UK variant, of which they just got 1 case. So we just have basically 3 versions of the coronavirus in China. The original one, we have the P1 from Brazil, and we have the 1117, I think the B1117 from.
What about the Delta?
Yeah, the Delta.
That's in rich No, that in the States, and that they say that came from India. So that running havoc in the States right now mainly among unvaccinated people. Right? So hopefully we don't get that, and hopefully we don't get the South African variant as well, which is now in Brazil. Right? They say both of these South African variants are very virulent. They are terrible. The reaction is very, very harsh, and we hope that one don't reach here. But so far, it's just 3 of them are we dealing with. There are others, and as Dr. Carrington said, there are others that they have picked up, but they are not variants of concern. That's a term that they use. They are not variants of concern, meaning that they pose no serious threat to the human body if the body is infected by those.
Okay, caller.
Thank you so much, caller. So what are we going to now? Some voice notes?
Yeah, we can play our voice note. 278, you can call us back as well. You can call us back. All right, I see a lot of people want to chime in. Let's get to this Voice note, where is it?
Anyone, play anyone.
Yeah, just nice.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
No, that's
Google.
That's not for us.
Nah, right now first, 2:19.
Let's see.
What's the time?
You see, when you do understand English and you can't comprehend maths, there are many things that many people wouldn't understand. Because if you have lockdown, but you have people who are asymptomatic before lockdown, wouldn't these people who were asymptomatic prior to that lockdown not start to get sick? So would you not find new cases cropping up after lockdown? If you still have supermarkets open, where people still have to travel and people still going to work because there are people who have to go to work, it's not up for lockdown. The people who would have been asymptomatic before the lockdown still traveling amongst these people. So if they're infecting people, even though it's lockdown, and you're going to still have new cases cropping up?
But why saying though, Robert?
Yeah.
We went into the first lockdown May 17th, right? We have a 2 weeks incubation period for this COVID. We passed that long time.
Yes. I find people, they come with the same thing, man, over and over. They come with the same thing. Let's take the scholar here.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
Precious.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Precious, I was just listening to the caller that called there, and it prompted me to call back.
Yeah,
Precious,
clear name.
I'm going to send all your video when I come off this phone. You can listen to it off here. Don't play it on here. And, it was on Fox News.
Oh, God.
And in Fox News, it told you last year, this was out. Fox News told you that they did a study in Cleveland, Ohio, where 52,000 employees that took the vaccine, they did a research after to see the effects. You understand, man? A postmortem to see the effects of the vaccine. How does it work and thing? And they say the vaccine is not effective on 52,000 employees. A GOP senator, congressman brought the information to the CDC and told the CDC about it 6 months ago last year. And the CDC said, yes, we would look into it. Sure. We know that we will look into it. We will update the site. CDC never updated the site. And now today, the man is saying now, there is, right now, it's going before Congress to discuss this. Why after 6 months, this person came with these findings, gave it to the CDC, called the CDC directors, and they have never updated the website. So you see, people would talk a lot of things from Trinidad. And they'll say, well, the CMO say this and these people, and I hear them, They're doing their job, but the onus is on each individual member to do their own research. The whole world was locked down. The whole world was locked down for an entire year.
Right.
That was in Trinidad alone. So I'm not going and watch Trinidad news. In Europe, the EMA shows there's facts on the website. How many people have died?
A commenter is saying that is a lie, caller. Fox News never made that claim.
Okay, well,
but I would stand with you because I saw the same video where the congressman addressing it on Fox News. I saw it.
Right, it is on Fox News. So what I'm saying, I would send.
No need to send it. I have it, but I'll show Precious. But I see where you're going.
Right, but what I am saying is, even if you go on the EMA, the Europe Medical Agency site, it shows you how many people to date have been affected.
So that's our next source rather than Fox
effects.
News.
There's our next side in Europe.
Right.
Affected with side effects from the COVID vaccine and how many people have died from actually taking the vaccine, meaning adverse reactions to the vaccine. It's on the website out there. So people talking this talk and so on and so forth. And let we be real. I am not telling people to take it. I am not telling people not to take it. What I am saying is we cannot have a one-sided narrative.
Somebody is saying, caller.
Up to now, I'm yet to hear the government saying, well, these people that took the vaccine from the first chance, This is how they're going. What's the update on that?
Somebody is saying, caller, that
Where's
Fox
this?
News
Where's
is not real news. It's like fake
Yeah,
news.
that's what I'm saying. All they're talking, all they're pushing down with throat is get the job, line up here, line up here. You need to remember this is data that they're continually getting, and they need to inform us, the citizen. I cannot trust them to make a decision for me and my household, because if I take that and we see people getting side effects, what will go on with me? Will the government mind me for the rest of my life? So I have to do my due diligence, and that's all I am saying. A lot of people will watch news here in Trinidad, and then they will pull, they will pull excerpts from all over the world and say, well, look, the variant here and the variant there. But are you watching in Sweden how many doctors came together and filed a petition against the AstraZeneca? How many doctors in America came together and filed a petition? How many
Caller, we can't really go in depth into that.
Yeah, because
of protocols.
What for people to see now?
Yeah, but I understand where you're coming from. And thanks a lot,
Thank
caller.
you so much.
I understand what the caller is saying, and he's basically saying, study to show thyself approved.
Play this voice note on top there. First one.
Yeah.
When you're illiterate and have no common sense, every conspiracy theory will make sense to you. So if the CDC 6 months ago make a statement, now you want to believe that because all they're confused. So how come at the same breath all saying, look, New York opening, look, New York taking away restrictions. So it's not the same vaccines that they're using that you're claiming CDC talk about. So then if New York opening, after reaching 75% vaccination level for herd immunity, so then everybody in New York going on there just now. So sense and making sense to all you, but stupidity making sense. All you serious? Or they're just playing stupid with nonsense.
Thank you so much.
So thanks so much, caller. Let me address you in fine style.
Voice noter.
Let me address you in fine
But they
style.
don't go on mad on the Facebook already with this Fox News. Fox News is not credible.
Okay, fine, no problem, and I'm going to address that. Let me address.
And I had to go to
just now. Let me address this first. When did we say voice noter? We agreed with the caller. Everybody calls on the station and we receive their opinions. We that's our job.
Remember,
yes?
We must not ask questions.
So that don't make sense. And next thing I want to say, right, is that I myself do certain research.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I stumble upon Fox News and I see Fox News have up something.
I don't watch Fox News.
I just saying it's news, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's news on the airway.
Mm-hmm.
So then, what you telling me? What you telling me? What they bringing forward is just all fake news, and we're not supposed to be paying them no mind at all. No, I will watch them. I will watch the people that they bring in. I will look up because it's a congressman was talking, not a news reporter on Fox News.
Mm-hmm.
It's not somebody that was hired to work on Fox News that was talking. It was a congressman. And then they have the Senate. It have videos out there that I've been watching. And we're going to put it up on the Street 919 page as well.
But guys, we got to go to the Maggie Chowdown Showdown remix extempo segment. So let me just get into that, all right? Because I have to do that. Let's go.
You think you're hot at making chow? All right, then it should be easy to win the Maggie Pepper Sauce Chowdown Showdown. All you have to do is like the Maggie Caribbean page on IG and Facebook, make your favorite chow, and send a pic including your favorite flavor, Maggie Pepper Sauce. 20 winners will be randomly chosen to win mobile top-ups and Netflix subscriptions. Come and show off how hot your chow skills are. The Maggie Pepper Sauce Chowdown Showdown is on. Promotion ends June 15th.
Humanity. Guys, we inside Maggie Chowdown Showdown remix segment. when you're calling, it's just the extempore, right? After this segment, we will get back into the conversation.
Yeah.
All right? So you all know how we're doing it. What's your favorite fruit for making chow? You're incorporating that fruit in your lyrics. You're also incorporating the Maggi pepper sauce and its rich, beautiful flavors that makes your chow come alive.
Yes, one.
All right? So that's the segment we in. 3420081771171 and 4665391. Let's see who's there. Good afternoon. Hello?
Yeah, the fella was talking
There's the Maggie segment.
After I just explain all that,
This is the Maggie segment, sir. Please hold your comment
we
for
will
after.
take calls on anything else after. Right now, we're inside Maggie segment. You're calling to extempore or you're calling to extempore. Else I will cut you off.
Yeah.
And I don't like to cut off people, but oh gosh, I just
that's
explained
a lie.
something. No, I don't like to cut off people. Don't do me that. Good afternoon.
Well, I don't really use Maggie, you know, because extempore.
What was it? He gone?
He's gone.
What will you work with me now, man?
Give me something precious.
I don't understand what's going on with you. Wait. Let me start over.
Your boss there on?
No, I'm boss. I find I was awfully with him.
All right. Santi Mani, give me.
I don't understand what's going on with you. After I explain the rules to you, you still want to call and talk about something new. And I find you getting me blue. Ladies and gentlemen, we in Maggie segment. If you're not calling for that, don't waste your cents.
Yes. You could wait now. You could go up against Gypsy.
Call us up, guys.
Call us up. The numbers to call is 342-008-1771-1791 and of course 4665391.
What's your favorite fruit to make chow?
Pineapple. I love a pineapple. No? Yes. Brooklyn is in the.
But Brooklyn call an extempore already.
Now let him call. He's a good one too.
Hello, good afternoon, guys. How are you doing?
We good.
You're calling to show off again?
Yes, well, I call in again because I realize that people don't understand this Maggi pepper sauce we're dealing with. so I have to defend it.
Yeah, defend it.
And you calling quite from America to defend the thing?
Because some of the people there, you know, I don't know when they're going to understand it. You know, they don't know how to lap up things.
I'm telling you, boy.
The mindset is one. Like they just get a box and they can't come out.
La carry. They like a la
So
carry.
you have something for me again?
Ask something, you know, so when they're ready, run the rhythm.
Well, let me ask you something first now. When you make your chow, you just like soak overnight, you just go right into it. Yes, that's your question.
Depending on the type of seasoning you're putting in your chow, you don't need it to soak, especially talking about Maggi seasoning.
Our next question. I remember the last time you called, you said how you like mango chow.
Yes.
And you like veg.
Yes.
So you just mix your fruits though. What fruit you like to make chow with?
Well, you could make, I grew up in Mova, there are plenty of fruits, so you could really make chow with any fruit, you know, from chinette to pomerac to cashew to plum to dongs. You're not talking about chow. It's anything you're making chow with.
All right. So let's go. I'll go and play the rhythm and you jump in when you feel like, right?
All right, good. Sound good. Well, I want to tell Mr. IWER George, Maggi pepper sauce is the boss. I want Aisha Wells to know if I get she chow, she will eat my mango. All the things we have the fruits in tongue. People in Trinidad from all about. When I come and make my mango chow, I want to tell you, Maggi pepper sauce. Santi Manity. I want Mr. Gypsy because I hear he's the extempo king, you see. I want everybody to understand we culture, rule the land. So when we call on this program and we say we're talking about Maggie pepper sauce, I want the callers to understand, try to come better than me as the boss.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
All right.
I will see Brooklyn in a tent. Brooklyn, what tent you in, man?
I'm calling out the big man gypsy, you know, so you don't know all the color lingo.
Yeah. Proper. Yeah.
All right,
It's
Brooklyn.
yeah.
Yes,
all right,
blessings.
love a meeting.
How is Brooklyn? How is Brooklyn? He gone?
Yeah, I think
Okay, guys, so that's it for Maggie Chowdown Showdown Extempo Remix. Want to thank Brooklyn for representing.
Yeah, man.
Brooklyn, I'll call you all the way from America.
Quite.
You understand? To represent for the Maggie Chowdown Showdown. So, guys.
We have the video now, but when you're done.
Yes, let me just close off this segment.
Yes.
And when we come back, we're going to get into a video.
Yes.
All right, but let me just close off this segment. Then I'm going to tell you guys what you're about to see.
You're hot at making chow? All right, then it should be easy to win the Maggie Pepper Sauce Chowdown Showdown. All you have to do is like the Maggie Caribbean page on IG and Facebook, make your favorite chow, and send a pic including your favorite flavor, Maggie Pepper Sauce. 20 winners will be randomly chosen to win mobile top-ups and Netflix subscriptions. Come and show off how hot your chow skills are. The Maggie Pepper Sauce Chowdown Showdown is on. Promotion ends June 15th.
Thank you so much, Maggie. Okay, so we're going to switch things up in this half an hour here. There's a video circulating on Facebook. And in the video, when we show it to you guys, you're going to hear the narration. But let me just set it up for you, all right? The guy apparently paid $22,000 to purchase a vehicle.
Yes.
And on his way, driving the vehicle to go home, the vehicle caught a fire. So we're going to play this video and we want to take some calls. Let's hear what you think about it and what you think he did wrong. Let's go.
Yeah.
Daddy, another fire there? How much? $22,000 for the car?
22?
And you now go driving the car home?
Yes, sir.
Folks, I now heading home from Gandhi Tarima. See a man car just parking up. Time I turn around and tell him take all the battery full. Time I turn around and come back. The car done on fire already. The man say now done spend $22,000 and buy the car. He now driving the car home from a purchase. Well, they're telling me why we mustn't be happy. Look at that. Man could have lose his life. Car burned down right there on the road. Thank God this officer came, passed with a fire extinguisher, and was able to out the fire. And the man walk away with his life, even though he lose the $22,000 on the Sunday Gandhi stretch.
All you see what's going on there? After this man worked so hard to save his $22,000 to purchase a vehicle. This is what happened.
Wow.
Now, I'm reading some of the comments under the article from the video,
Yeah.
And people were saying, but you're a big man, you should have carried a mechanic and an electrician to
check that.
To see this before you hand over your $22,000.
Yeah.
What redress he getting there now?
Right. That's the day, as the man said, the $22,000 going down
That's
the drain.
real hard.
And let's see.
What could have happened there, Robert? Why that car just
that could be a lot of I don't know if there's any overheating coolant problem, like,
Yeah, but to me, when you if
you gotta check all that. That's my basic things. Check your coolant, make sure the plugs, the wiring. But that is, let me see, the car is what? What kind of car it is? Like a
Go on the live, people. Share the live.
Looking
Share the
like a
live to see the video that we're talking about. Ashford is saying, whoa, what a sad situation in this hard time.
Yeah, boy. But hats off to the fire officer, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
In this hard time, so watch now. Me even $22,000.
Yeah.
Put on.
I feel they have it, you know, but
What you saying? What are you saying?
Yeah.
To pelt out that kind of money.
No, the man, I don't think the man just felt out
but the man, look the article here, the man pay $22,000.
No, the way it's make it song, the man probably save up a long time to buy
well,
the
that
car.
make it even worse because you don't know what kind of sacrifices I make. Gavin saying it's a Mazda 3.
Right. I was looking at it and I saying it looked like a Mazda.
What is man supposed
Boy,
to do here?
I don't know.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Precious.
Yeah, man.
First and foremost, right? We don't know, right, what really caused it.
Yeah.
We don't, right? We don't. It could be a number. Sometimes a mechanic go and check the car, electrician, bam, yeah, but that's good. And you don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
You understand? People just like to give them out liberty for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All you have people, you can carry anybody. Sometimes you leave the doctor, you go down and say you should make it. It happens.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we don't know what actually caused the fire.
You could be paying for your deeds.
So you're not caller. If he carry back the car now, you think he will get back at least half his money?
No, I don't think he has nothing to get.
No, so that's just a loss there?
If he have a receipt or anything, remember, if it's a step sentence, now if he buys car from a reputable company, maybe he may get some interest.
But
from somebody. But you leave my yard, you want the car business because you leave here with it working good.
No, I don't.
So I don't know. I could always say you talk about it on the way down and take myself outside. I don't know.
Yeah, I myself don't want to judge, but based on looking at the car, that look like he just buy that from a bridge. You know,
Melka
somebody.
saying this guy made a mistake by not carrying a mechanic.
Say again, Pressure?
Somebody on the Facebook is saying that guy made a mistake by not carrying his mechanic.
No, but okay, Pressure. So as I said, you could have carried the mechanic and still catch a fire. Because remember, a mechanic wouldn't be going through that A, B, C, D. You just check it, pop, yeah, but that's going to get jump and you go down the road.
Yeah.
Remember, they're doing a proper check on it. You just watch it. Yeah, that's good, that's looking good. You know what I mean? And you drive off. Now, the guy could always say, well, you left here with the car working properly in good condition.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do for.
Is your word against mine? Yeah, correct.
You
Correct.
proof and nothing.
Correct.
You could always say, hey, I had this car for how much years? It was working good.
Yeah.
I went all over with it. It never that. And when you left, it was in
Good condition.
class form.
Yeah.
I don't know what you tampered with on your way down to your home or to your work or whatever.
No, I serious talk, serious thing.
Right, but no, that's the reality. And
Yeah.
he just take himself out completely. So it's the guy to catch.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Because you have no warranty and what to kind of thing on that car to say things.
I wonder
So
if
I
you can
don't
get in
know. I
contact with
don't
this
think
guy.
he has redressed ticket. I don't think. All right.
Thank you so much, caller.
I would like to get in contact with this guy and see, how he
Somebody's
handled
saying
it.
that was real unfortunate. The man he bought the car from has to give him back his money. People need to be careful when buying second-hand vehicles because most of the owners are dishonest. They don't tell you the real problem with their vehicle
We have a
because they
caller.
want it sold. Welcome.
Welcome, caller. Hello?
Good afternoon to you, Precious.
Welcome.
And good afternoon to you, Mr. Robertson.
Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm cool watching the video on my big TV over here.
What size TV?
In my experience,
What size, so?
My experience, a big one.
A big one.
My experience in that fire in the engine over there. Watch where the battery is. That could be bad wire battery because that electrical problem. I'm mechanic, I know nothing about that. That is electrical. That could
Electrical, I
come
was
from
saying
the
that.
battery. Your alternator could wire bad. Your starter could wire bad. The fuse box by that engine over there too could wire bad. You see plenty of them small business places and them just buy cars and have them electrician and them just wiring anything and it could start and it could drive for 3 miles. But when that wire get hot, that's grounding off. It will create that fire.
Yeah,
That went on nothing to do with alternator and coolant and all them things. Coolant don't create fire. Coolant will out everything. They'll just cool and they'll just overheat the radiator, and that is cool down the radiator. But that is an electrical fire over there. That man, the people when he drive over there, that battery wire hook up bad, and he should go back over there and sue them. Thank you.
Wow.
Let me get, engineer, let me get back on the screen now.
Go back and sue them.
Yes.
Melissa is saying that doesn't even look second hand, it looks third hand. But at the end of the day, though, it don't matter, though.
No, it don't matter, but you had to be careful now. When I was going to purchase my vehicle, I wasn't going by no third hand people because everybody, everything good. Everything good with it. Does the AC need fixing? I'm not going through that. I'm not going through that.
Yeah. $22,000.
Yeah. But don't tell me that.
I'll be so happy and glad he buy this little car, boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Bego on the line.
Yeah. So Bego in the house.
Miss Sunshine.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you? How's the weather treating you?
Well, the weather is doing it.
Yes, Precious, you have on your galoshes and your raincoat.
No, Mr. Bego.
Not an umbrella she have.
I have an umbrella.
You have an umbrella?
Yes.
That downstairs.
How is the Bego?
Hey, you know that it's flood out. You know that it's get flood as a little drizzle. You have to get your galoshes, oh God. you can't afford to get expensive shoes, get wet up and thing.
Yeah. Yes, Mr.
Well,
Bego.
guys, I listening to you all, especially Robert the conspiracy. He likes facts or fiction.
How the Bego? hey, let's stream you under the bus.
Robert, I'm saying it as I see it.
Okay, well, fine.
And for somebody who like to quote scriptures, you have to believe in the Almighty God that everything will be well.
Okay.
I do not know why this vaccine here. I don't know, like people vaccine phobia. You know, when AIDS was knocking all over the place.
Mr. Bego, anytime you see me talking vaccine talk, we just get flagged.
Yeah.
No, I not bad talking nothing. No. Nothing to flag nobody.
Bad talk nothing. We talking about the car now.
All I just say, let me vaccine phobia. I know I'm not going to. But what I'm stating, right? Remember in long ago, when AIDS was hot on the market, remember they always used to give you education on how to keep away from preventing yourself from getting AIDS. And people still used to run in. Some of them were saying, oh God, well, let kill me. Well, it's just like this virus here. You're telling the people, oh Lord, wear your mask, social distance. Stay away from the honor man and the honor woman. They're still running in. You understand? But it's just the culture. Stick breaking we ears, and it's only when it is too late, then we just realize what's taking place. You understand what I'm saying, Precious and Robert?
Yeah. But under all seriousness now, Tobago, right? I know you touch base on the vaccine, you touch base on the COVID. What do you really think about the car situation here that we're showing on the screen? Under all seriousness.
Put yourself in the man's shoes.
Yeah.
You just pelt out your $22,000 about a vehicle. You're driving back home, it's part you live in Bonaccord.
I see this man.
Scarborough.
Listen now. Listen to me. I pelt out plenty money to buy a car, and I'm telling you the truth, I can't drive it. Imagine my name on car and thing on insurance, and I can't drive.
But you rent it.
But let me tell you, when me and my husband decided to change vehicles, well, I went to the bank and do all the necessary thing. According to my bank, my loans officer, we releasing this check until we see car, and car working fine.
Yeah.
So you know what? We wait till the car come, We make sure mechanic went and see car and then check was handed to you. And on top of that, we had a warranty on the car because it was a foreign used car, just come from China. You understand what I'm saying? So I making sure and scrutinize everything. It's just when a man tracking a woman, that scrutinize she had to scrutinize it. Well, you ain't getting my monties just so. So he needs to carry back the car to get back his monties and go elsewhere and buy a car. And he will learn from his mistakes. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I looked on and listen, let me let somebody else get another chance.
All right, blessings to you.
All right, guys. Love you all.
Yeah, love you too. Precious, you feel he can really carry back that car?
I mean, he could carry it back, but is what going to happen when he carry it back? The man not going to just give him back the $22,000. Somebody saying online here, the people, the seller going to blame it on him.
Yeah, that is clear to see there.
Play on it. Does it have any voice notes?
The idea not the fire there? How much?
$22,000.
We 22,000 for the car?
22?
And you now go driving the car home?
Yes, sir.
Jeez. Folks, I now heading home from Gandhi Tarima. See a man car just parking up. Time I turn around and tell him take out the battery pole. Time I turn around and come back. The car done on fire already. Man saying now done spend 22,000 and buy the car. He now driving the car home from a purchase. Well, they're telling me why we mustn't be happy. Look at that. Man could have lose his life. Car burned down right there on the road. Thank God this officer came, passed with a fire extinguisher, and was able to out the fire. And the man walk away with his life, even though he lose the 22,000 on the Sandy Gandhi stretch.
He walk away with his life, but he lose that 22 easy.
Let's take a call. Good afternoon.
Yeah, people missing the point. They understand the situation. If you bought the car from a reputable company, a firm, an establishment, a dealership, a reputable establishment, you will get a warranty, you will get this, you will get that, you will get the other, so you can go back.
Correct.
Remember, this come like a backyard transaction.
Yes.
Oh, God, all the think, understand now. Understand, please, now. Why we so naive? Come on, come like me and a partner do a transaction.
True.
No paperwork involved. I will deny everything he said.
Yeah,
Let me be realistic.
That money lost, that money dead.
That money dead.
Yeah.
Come on. Now, if you go to Answer Macalo or Toyota, or understand, you have a contract, you have your documentation stating, you know, bam, 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 ting. Right. And again, yes, you need to carry a mechanic. Yes, you need to carry an electrician. Yes. Who knows if he didn't already do that? Who knows? We don't know the nature of the story. Let me stop speculating, please, people, and get the facts, and then we could draw the analysis and make a conclusion from it, okay?
Thank you so much, caller. We have any voice notes? Let me just read out some of these comments. Dawn is saying he could have towed it back to the owner or dealer or just sue whomever he bought it from. This is crazy.
We have a call.
Take it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, welcome, honey.
Good. I want to know what I have to type in for the Maggie pepper sauce.
Oh, just now, eh? Let me tell you now.
Yeah.
You have to type in Maggie Caribbean.
All right.
Yeah?
Let's go up on Facebook and type in Maggie Caribbean.
Caribbean, yes.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
honey.
you.
You're welcome,
and
Nava.
enjoying all the show
Thank
as
you.
usual.
Blessings to you.
Yes, man. All right.
Yeah, man. Go up and win some Netflix subscriptions or some top up for your phone.
And you,
Were you telling yourself? You have a call?
Netflix survival, no?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Blessings.
And to the last caller. Precious, you have a thing called as is. You ever hear the word as is?
Yeah.
You could buy a car from the bank. You could buy a car from Neil and Massey. You could buy a car from Toyota. And the clause, you read the thing real good. But here what's going on. To the end, I did have as is. And you know you lost all your money because you buy something as is. Don't care where you buy it from. You understand what I'm saying, ma'am? Because I bought a car by Toyota at one time. And when I go back, you know what they tell me? I bought it. Read the contract in the bottom. As is. Whatever problem you have there, that is what we sold you.
Yes.
For the car, with the contract stating as is.
Yes.
So whatever problem it had, if you couldn't bring your mechanic or your mechanic couldn't identify what as is problem is, that is not my problem. That is now your problem. Right? So the man, first we don't know where the man buy the car.
Yeah.
And here what's going on. The man could be driving, going up the road, and a piece of paper blow and stick up in the fan and catch the muffler and burn down the whole car. A piece of plastic could go and stick on the muffler and burn down the whole car.
Yeah.
So why we getting on? Why we should say thank God that the fire that Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service was able to pass in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hats off. Yeah, boy. Hats off to that fireman, boy.
And save the man's life that he could afford to work together. Yes, it's hard in this pandemic time, but yeah, what's going on? I sure each rent prefer see you home than the car.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, and if you guys listening to our voices and you haven't yet gone on Facebook or YouTube, you can see the video. I'm going to play it one more time, all right? I'm going to play it one more time from the
At the end of the fire there? How much? $22,000 for the car?
22?
And you now go driving the car home?
Yes, sir.
Folks, I now heading home from Gandhi Tarima. See a man car just parking up. Time I turn around and tell him take out the battery full. Time I turn around and come back. The car done on fire already. Man saying now done spend 22,000 and buy the car. He now driving the car home from a purchase. Well, they're telling me why we mustn't be happy. Look at that. Man could have lose his life. Car burned down right there on the road. Thank God this officer came, passed with a fire extinguisher, and was able to out the fire. And the man walk away with his life, even though he lose the 22,000 on the Sunday Gandhi church.
Joseph Moses is not easy, you know. He's saying this is why you do check and cross the check. 3 days to change. 3 days to change it. And Joseph, I hear you. Let me take calls. Caller, you are live. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Well, I want to find out every car insurance. So you buy a car and drive your and check it, you must check our insurance before you go to your driving. How we drive the car on the road? Insurance have to deal with that. How we drive you have back up from your insurance, nothing.
No insurance. That's the next thing too.
Huh?
That's the next thing. That's a serious
Yeah,
point.
because I find that real foolishness. The man like give me back my money because I don't drive me and drive no car I buy from a man. I buy a car for 22,000. You drive me a car, you have no insurance, nothing. The man must make insurance thing. People do this one next year. I tell you and see money buy that car from. That's why things are happening. You have to get the money.
Hold on, come in there. Hold on, fed day. Hold on, fed day, though.
We counting down 2 minutes before the ads.
Hey,
Is everything all you just want to inject this into, boy?
Man say, I swear that you... Wait.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon. You're laughing?
Precious,
one thing I always tell my husband, and people say that you could just drive out of a mechanic yard and you could be driving 100 and something could have to take off.
True.
There's a machine and things just malfunction.
Yeah, but,
So it's very unfortunate for the guy, and he just has to say thank God he came away unscathed with his life, and he could, work to get another vehicle. Barring is not the person who knew, who we buy from you, this problem was existing, and some people like that, they were glad to get it off their hands.
Yeah, it's true.
So they just sell you, and they will even give you a hint that this could happen and that could happen.
Yes.
Really because. But Precious, I want to touch on one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something on Facebook just now with these people who feel they must drive around to all these health centers and film people waiting to get vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
I am fed up of seeing it. I don't know why people feel that is something they must do, but all over the place, different snippets of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if you give one gentleman was filming one gentleman with some tents, and he put tents, and when he come this morning, 5 o'clock, was just he and the elderly people, and none of the workers wasn't there. If I have to come to work for 7 o'clock, what are you doing in the health center at 5 o'clock? If my duty starts at 7, so because the elderly want to leave their home and come out at 5, who gave you appointment to come in the health center for 5 o'clock? I don't think no elderly person gets an appointment for 5 o'clock. But as I say, elderly people, no matter what you tell them time to come for, some of them from old school, they want to reach early. Right? So if you get an appointment for maybe 8, 9 o'clock, why are you at the health center at 5? And you cannot blame the personnel in the health center for what's happening there at 5 o'clock. They have a time they come to work for. And these people, family, have a responsibility for your parents and your grandparents, and make sure that they are getting to the health center when they're supposed to get. That is why they make by appointment, to avoid that same thing that happening there at 5 o'clock in the morning. That is why the Prime Minister said they squash all these things. They're going to call you by your whatever clinic you're attending, or however they're reaching you and giving you an appointment and telling you what to come. When to come. Remember, these health centers, when you take the vaccine, you have to rest for at least half an hour before they let you leave. So they cannot vaccinate 50 people at one time.
Thank you so much, caller. That's all the time we have for today's show. The ads is already up on us, so we're going to pay those commercial bills. 4 o'clock, we have the news, and IWER is coming up after, right? You all have a wonderful afternoon.
Have a blessed one.
And thank you so much for all your contributions. Love you guys. Bye.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago, and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of